Hello everyone, and welcome back to TV Days Drama Digest. Today, we have an absolutely shocking storyline to discuss that could turn the entire Days of Our Lives world upside down. Could Kristen DiMera, one of the most iconic and unpredictable characters in Salem, actually be Stefano DiMera's biological daughter? Could her entire identity be rewritten, unveiling a deep connection to the DiMera family that no one saw coming? Let's dive into this jaw-dropping plotline and explore what it would mean for Kristen, her family, and the future of Days of Our Lives. Kristen's mysterious past, the adoption story, and her connection to Stefano. As fans of Days of Our Lives know, Kristen DiMera has always been the black sheep of the DiMera family. Though she was raised by Stefano DiMera, Kristen was supposedly adopted after her parents tragically died in a car accident. For years, Kristen accepted the story that she was an adopted member of the DiMera family, living under the shadow of Stefano's powerful legacy. However, even as an adopted child, Kristen always seemed to possess a level of cunning and ambition that mirrored her adoptive father's. Over the years, Kristen has been one of the most formidable figures in the DiMera family, carrying out schemes, manipulations, and betrayals with the same ruthless efficiency that Stefano himself was known for. Despite this, Kristen's sense of identity has always been a little more complicated than she let on. She worshipped Stefano and sought to emulate him at every turn, deeply invested in proving herself as worthy of the DiMera name. However, the truth about Kristen's true origins has remained a mystery until now. Recently, it was revealed that Kristen's mother, Rachel, was not dead as everyone thought. In fact, Rachel had been alive this entire time, and her return to Salem has set the stage for a revelation that could change everything. Rachel's shocking revelation. Kristen is Stefano's biological daughter. As Kristen's mother, Rachel's return is bound to shake the very foundations of Kristen's identity. It's revealed that Rachel, though initially believed to have perished in an explosion years ago, has actually been hiding in plain sight, with a mission that has been years in the making. Rachel's connection to Stefano is far more complicated than anyone could have imagined. She didn't just lose her life in the explosion, she was involved in a passionate affair with Stefano that resulted in Kristen's conception. That's right, Kristen has been Stefano's biological daughter all along. This revelation would completely upend everything Kristen thought she knew about her past. Kristen has always been a woman driven by a desire to prove herself worthy of Stefano's legacy, but what if she's been living a lie for her entire life? What if she's not just the adopted daughter of the notorious DiMera patriarch, but his flesh and blood, his true heir? For Kristen, this news would likely come as both a shock and a thrill. After all, Stefano was the man who ruled Salem with an iron fist, and Kristen has spent much of her life trying to live up to his name. To learn that she is his biological daughter would send her into a whirlwind of emotions, from validation to disbelief, and perhaps even excitement at the prospect of finally being able to claim her place as the rightful heir to the DiMera empire. What does this mean for Kristen's relationship with the DiMera family? Kristen has always been the most like Stefano out of all of his children, but the truth of her lineage would give her the ultimate power over the DiMera family. If Kristen were to discover that she is indeed Stefano's biological daughter, she would be able to hold her head high, knowing that she has the same blood running through her veins as the legendary DiMera patriarch. This would give Kristen the ultimate leverage over her half-siblings, particularly EJ, who has always held a special place in Stefano's heart, despite being Stefano's adopted son. EJ, for his part, has often made a distinction between himself and Kristen, referring to her as the adopted daughter of Stefano, even though they share a complex and often strained relationship. EJ has always seen himself as the true heir to the DiMera fortune, but what if that's not the case? How would EJ feel knowing that Kristen is not just an adopted member of the family, but his real sister? How would he react to the truth of her biological connection to Stefano, the man he's always considered his father? For Kristen, this revelation would bring an immense sense of validation. She would no longer be the second-rate DiMera in her own eyes. She'd be the legitimate daughter of Stefano. Kristen has always craved the DiMera name and power, and the truth of her lineage would give her the ultimate claim to both. EJ's reaction, the truth about his rival EJ DiMera, who has long thought of himself as Stefano's true son, could be left reeling by this new revelation. For years, EJ has considered himself the heir to Stefano's empire, seeing Kristen as an ambitious but secondary figure. If he were to learn that Kristen is actually Stefano's biological daughter, EJ might feel threatened by his own sibling. The shock of this revelation would force EJ to reevaluate his place in the DiMera legacy and might cause him to question his own identity. This dramatic twist could lead to a fierce rivalry between Kristen and EJ, as they both fight for control of the DiMera empire. With Kristen's newfound claim to the DiMera throne, EJ would have to come to terms with the idea that he may no longer be the chosen one in Stefano's eyes. The power struggle between these two DiMera siblings could drive them to take ruthless actions against each other, setting the stage for a major conflict within the family. Kristen's excitement and potential for power. Kristen, on the other hand, would likely find immense excitement in the idea of being Stefano's biological daughter. She has always admired Stefano for his ability to control everything and everyone around him, and now that she knows she shares his blood, Kristen might feel a newfound sense of power. She could potentially use this new knowledge to cement her status as the true DiMera heir, aiming to outsmart and outmaneuver both EJ and anyone else who dares challenge her. With Kristen's strength, ambition, and ruthlessness, she could finally realize her lifelong dream of ruling the DiMera empire. But what lengths will she go to in order to claim what she believes is rightfully hers? What's next for Kristen? A new era for the DiMeras. Kristen's discovery of her true identity could mark the beginning of an exciting new chapter for her character. As she navigates the emotional roller coaster of finding out the truth about her biological father, Kristen's relationship with EJ and the rest of the DiMera family is bound to shift dramatically. Will Kristen become the powerful force she's always dreamed of, or will the discovery of her true heritage come with even more complications than she anticipated? This revelation has the potential to reshape the entire DiMera family dynamic, and we can't wait to see how Kristen's newfound identity will impact the future of Salem. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this shocking storyline, and let us know your thoughts. Do you think Kristen's true parentage will change everything for her? How will EJ react to learning the truth, and what will it mean for the DiMera family legacy? As always, Days of Our Lives keeps us on the edge of our seats with its dramatic twists, and this storyline is no exception. Let's see how Kristen's journey unfolds, because the truth about her identity is bound to cause some serious drama. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.